Hey guys, can you hear me? Just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Hey Kat. Oh good, you can hear me. Testing you out. Okay. All right. Hi Clayton, Lisa, Beth, Miranda, and company.
Hey,
Mr. Bruce.
you are. It's cold and wet here.
Oh no. Sorry for the palm tree envy.
You guys aren't getting feedback, are you? You hear me once?
Yeah.
I'm getting feedback.
You are? Okay.
Oh,
My okay. How about now? Is that better? Yeah. I'm running with a backup computer today because yesterday or Tuesday the internet went out on me. So just making sure that I have a way to get a hold of you guys in case the sound goes up. We will get started in about a minute. Hank, you're not helping always. All right. Let's see. Oh, Cat's got a buddy. All right.
Hi, Lex.
Hi.
Bailey, you want to say hi?
Hi, Bailey. Awesome. Yeah, dogs were invited specifically to this.
She's probably gonna nap because I had her sprinting on the hallway.
Yeah, Bailey's in all the Boston CrossFit workout videos. It's
I really want to
exhausting.
go out because it's raining here.
Aw.
So I'm ready
So
for yoga while she's napping.
it's a good indoor yoga day. If you guys don't mind putting yourselves on mute now, just to make sure everybody can hear me, and if any dogs start barking that aren't part of this yoga class, that you'll have the clear sound on the yoga. Again, if you wanted to listen to the playlist I set up, it's on the Boston CrossFit members page or the Route 7 members page. My name is Liz. I always forget to introduce myself. I am probably moving back to DC in about a month and a half, and I'm down here in Florida right now at my parents in Limbo, enjoying COVID and palm trees. And this is Hank, but he'll be relocating. So we'll start in down dog, or sorry, not down dog, child's pose position. So go ahead and rest your forehead on your mat and stretch your arms way forward, just starting to find your easy in-breath and exhale. I'm going to assume most of us haven't been doing crazy amounts of exercise today, so we'll gently get into class. So pulling an inhale through your nose, exhaling out through your nose, and just a couple more times like that. And then walking your left hand to stack on top of your right. Shift your weight back into your left hip as a counter stretch to that. Opening the left side of the body. And then switching sides, stacking right hand over left, sinking back into your right hip. Just for a couple breaths. Then coming onto your forearms, just right in front of you, and lifting your bum up to tabletop position, but staying on your forearms and trying a cat-cow from there. So inhaling, gaze goes up, exhale, round your spine, push away on your forearms, and a couple more like that. It's working into the middle spine, thoracic spine. Maximal range of motion on the last one here, completely round, gaze goes up, and release, and then come up onto your onto your hands and try the full cat-cow. Inhale, drag your shoulder blades down your back, exhale, round the spine. Breath in. Exhale, push the ground away. One more. Exhale. And tabletop position. Shift your weight back into your right hip and alternate over to the left. Getting a little bit of fluid into the joints, getting ready to move more. One more each side, right and left. Awesome. Go ahead and lift your right hand up, left leg back, and switch sides, left and right. Working into the core, finding that strong tabletop position, belly in. Keep switching, one more right, one more left. And then pausing here, bringing your thumbs closer together, stepping your right foot outside, right hand in a nice low lunge, waking up the hips, working to push that left butt cheek forward, maybe crawling your right hand on top of your left leg and deepening the stretch. And then rest your left hand down beside your right foot, open right arm to the ceiling, option to half bind around your hip. Take your gaze up. One more twist breath here and release. Right hand comes down, back to tabletop. Switch sides, nice and easy. Left foot walks forward. Shift your weight up onto the top knee, drop into the hips. And then maybe take your twist here if it feels good, or stay where you were. Half bind is an option. Staying for another 3, 2, and 1. And planting your hands down now, walking your knees back a little further past your hips and coming into a first lowering position. So just tucking your elbows close to your sides, coming all the way down to the ground, onto the tops of your feet, and pushing up into cobra or a full up dog if you're ready. Inhale, exhale, lower, breath in, push up, exhale, lower. One more, this time lifting the tops of your thighs off the ground, pressing into the tops of your feet, and rolling back into down dog. So finding your heels on the ground or alternating one heel coming down at a time. Gaze goes to the back of your mat. Strong gripping hands here, like you're palming 2 basketballs, and you want every finger pad in contact. Go ahead and bend your knees and walk up to the top of your mat to meet your hands. Take ragdoll, so holding opposite elbow here. Big bend in the knees is fine. A little sway in the upper body. Finding that fluidity. And then letting your legs straighten even more. Letting your neck completely relax. And finding your fingertips on the ground now. If that's far away, bend your knees a lot. Take your flat back and then fold. Inhale again, flat back. Bending knees is great. Exhale, fold. One more time, breath in. Exhale, fold. Go ahead and tuck your chin to your chest, stack all the way up to standing. Reach your hands overhead. Sorry, you can't see me. I'm reaching my hands overhead, I promise. Go ahead and bring your thumbs to your sternum. Lock in that lower body, so pull the kneecaps up, squeeze the bum, pull your belly in, and set your intention for this practice. My little meditation yesterday was on the other side of fear is joy. So maybe that's a crow pose for you, or trying something new in yoga today, trying yoga today, whatever it may be, and facing the fear to get to the other side. Inhaling to seal your intention, send your arms up. Exhale, forward fold, plant your hands on your shins or the ground, and then go ahead and set yourself all the way into that high plank position, pushing forward on your toes, keeping your elbows close to your sides, lower to hover. Turn your feet over, so tops of the feet press into the mat, up dog, down dog. 3 breaths here, gazes at the back of the mat. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling out through your nose. Bend your knees, gaze forward, walk or jump. Halfway lift, fold, mountain, extend it long, squeeze the bum forward, get that little back bend, forward fold, halfway lift, and chaturanga. Upward dog, downward dog. 2 breaths. Inhale, exhale, bend knees, hop forward, halfway lift, fold, mountain, fold it down, halfway lift, and chaturanga. High to low plank, up dog, down dog. Building heat here, 1 more breath in, exhale, hop to your hands, halfway lift, fold, mountain, fold it down, halfway lift, high to low, up, down dog, breath in, exhale, gaze forward, last time, sun A, halfway lift, fold, mountain, forward fold, halfway lift, and chaturanga. Up, down dog. Breath in, exhale, feet to hands. Take your halfway lift and fold and set up your chair feet. So big toes are together, 2 fist distance between your ankles. Lift your hands up, set your butt low. Belly off the thighs for 3 breaths. Lower, even lower, and fold it down. Halfway lift, high to low plank, upward dog, downward dog, right foot forward, warrior 1. So step it way forward, get the heat building in your legs. Back foot's at 45 degrees, arms go up, square the hips to the front wall, reach to the back of the room. Bring your hands to heart center and open to warrior 2. So gaze over your front fingertips, feeling your thighs rolling away from one another, anchoring through the back leg, bending into the front knee. Couple more breaths. Take your front palm, flip it, reverse and hold it, reach back, open that side body. 1 more breath here, and cartwheeling your hands down. Chaturanga. Up, down dog. Left foot forward, warrior 1. So setting up that foundation, find that back knife edge of your right foot, low, parallel, front leg, reach your arms up, square your hips. Good. Reach back, find the back bend, hands heart center, warrior 2, finding length over the fingertips, settling, reverse reach, holding for 1 more breath, and chaturanga. Take it down, upward dog, downward dog. 3 breaths. So we're gonna go through that one more time just quickly, and then we'll mess around with a little more fun flow. Last breath in here, exhale, feet to hands, halfway lift, fold, chair. 1 breath. Forward fold, halfway lift, plant your hands, maybe jump it back. Up dog, down dog, right foot forward, warrior 1, warrior 2, reverse reach, and chaturanga. Up dog, down dog, left foot forward, 1, open, 2, reverse reach, and chaturanga. Nice job. Up, down dog, 3 breaths, a little interval rest here. Feel your lungs expand. Exhale, sink your heels. 1 more breath. Exhale, right foot forward, crescent lunge. So this time you're on the ball of your back foot. Get that length established before you even lift up. So nice and low in the back leg. Then bring your upper body up. From your crescent, we're gonna spring forward into a figure 4. So let's come to a standing knee raise to get there. So just power up, bring your left knee up, and then take your right ankle, or sorry, left ankle across your right knee. Thumbs to your sternum, sinking low into that position. And here we go. Come back to standing knee raise. Kick your left leg back, airplane. So diving your chest forward, straightening that back leg. And then stepping back into crescent, open to warrior 2. Okay, settle there for a second. And we'll pivot this left foot open and take horse. So your knees are both gonna open out to the side wall, cactus arms, and then go ahead and stand up into a star pose. So extend your legs long, arms long. Hands come to heart center. And I want you to shift your weight to the back of your mat. Lift your right heel or right toes, sink your right heel down. And then come to the front of your mat in that same low surfer squat. Turn yourself forward, chaturanga. Put it all together. It'll look good. Down dog. Go ahead and take your left leg forward, crescent lunge. And sweeping into that standing knee raise and figure 4. Standing knee raise, crescent, or sorry, airplane. Ooh. And then when you're ready, crescent lunge, tapping that back foot down. Warrior 2. Horse, turn your feet out, sink low. Star, sink your weight to the back of the mat. Skandasana, bring it to the front. Turn your weight forward and chaturanga. Up, down dog. One more time, 1 breath this time. Right foot forward, crescent lunge. Standing knee raise. Bring it across, figure 4. Standing knee raise. Airplane. Crescent. Warrior 2. Horse. You got this. Star, stand it up. Surfer squat, back of the mat. Front of the mat. Chaturanga. up, down dog. Last time, left side, crescent. Standing knee raise, right foot across, figure four. Standing knee raise, airplane, crescent, warrior two, horse, star. Sweep it to the back of your mat, front of your mat, and chaturanga. Up, down dog. Taking a breath here, either in your down dog. If you need a child's pose, go ahead. We'll go 3 breaths, just gathering ourselves for the next maneuver. 1 more big breath in. Bring your big toes closer together. Lift your right heel up to the ceiling. Bend your right knee. Either stay or flip it over for flip dog. So bringing your knee all the way around. Lifting your hip high for 3, 2, 1. Right hand reaches back to the ceiling. Come into a side plank. Right hand to the ground, left hand to the ceiling. Staying for 5, 4, 3, 2. Take your left forearm, bring it to the ground. Low side plank on the left forearm for 5, 4, 3, 2, and dolphin plank to finish. You can also play with a little shoulder strength here, working on your dolphin pose, lifting your butt to the ceiling, gaze is forward. Staying for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Child's pose for everybody, knees wide. Sink your hips back. Wrap your hands around the bottoms of your feet. Find some cooling breaths. Final breath in. Push back into your down dog. You got this. Toes together. Left toes to the ceiling. Bend your knee. Stay or flip it over. Hips high. Let your head fall back. Staying for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Making your way to side plank with your left hand down. Right arm to the ceiling for 5, 4, 3, 2, and right forearm down. Side plank low for 5, 4. I see flying hands. 3, 2, and dolphin plank finishing for 10, 9, 8. Squeeze your butt, squeeze your belly for 5, 4, 3, 2. High plank, push up, down dog. Feet to hands, halfway lift, fold it down. Grab the back of your legs, hug behind your knees, lower your butt, and sweep your hands to chair. Hands will come to heart center now, and you'll twist to your right. So anchoring your elbow outside your right thigh. You'd like to find some more freedom, who wouldn't right now? Left hand to the ground, right arm to the ceiling. Twisting for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let your head lower. Hook your big toes with your peace fingers. So middle and second finger. Flatten your back and forward fold. Drop your head down. Shake out your head. Come back to that soothing breath. A slow inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the nose. Then taking your palms to your shins, take a flat back and set your hands up in crow. So hands are flat, and you're gonna push up, position right underneath your shoulders, knees tap into the back of the triceps, gaze forward, finding the shelf, and then tucking one set of toes up to your bum and the other, and staying for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it back. Chaturanga, upward dog, downward dog. Breath in, exhale, feet to hands, halfway lift, fold, hug, self-love, right? And go ahead and sweep your arms up and we'll spin to the left. So twisting over your left thigh now. So your big toes are still together here, heels are apart, working to have your chest higher than your bum. So either lower your butt or lift your chest and then open it up. We'll stay for 3 more breaths, wringing it out, finding that pressure in the bottom hand. Final breath here. And forward fold. Take your gorilla. So now palms underneath your feet. Flat back. Exhale, drop your head. Two more breaths. I'll give you guys a couple of choices now. So you can either take your crow, you can take a yogi squat with your feet off the edges of your mat and sit low, or you can play in a tripod headstand with me. So planting your hands in push-up position, bringing the top of your head forward of your hands, keeping pressure in both hands nice and strong. Legs are long, down dog legs, knees come up to your triceps. And if you're in crow, stay for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Everybody can step back, come through chaturanga, upward dog, downward dog, feet to hands, halfway lift, fold, and take your mountain pose. You got this. So setting up now for balance. Go ahead and wrap your right leg over your left. Work to hook that calf and then sweep right arm under left. Elbows away from the chest for eagle. Slow the breath down. Bring your elbows to your knees. Take that bound warrior 3, extending your right leg back behind you. Hands to heart center. Left hand comes either to the ground, a pillow, or the block, and you set up for a half moon. So stacking hip over hip in the side view, opening everything towards the side wall. Staying for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it down. Awesome job. Go ahead and sweep your arms up and set up your eagle on the left. So this time, left leg hooks over, left arm goes under, elbows high, nest your eagle, elbows to knees, down warrior 3, hands heart center, half moon, open it up. Take up lots of space, get that back leg straight, fingertips spark. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Take your halfway lift, fold, and stand all the way up, stack it back up. We're moving quick. We got a lot done. So take a moment to take a strong standing pose before we get any more balance here. So if you can, feel the weight of the 4 corners of your feet. You all can. And just let your hands relax down by your sides, shoulder blades down away from your ears. Find those rock solid legs. And from there, go ahead and take your hands at your hips, fold it down, You can either grab your big toe or the outside edge of your right foot, so either right big toe or right outside edge, and come up to a standing knee bend or extend your leg. Staying for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bonus challenge today, transition that into dancer. So holding now the inside edge of your foot, the inside of the right foot, kicking into your backhand to come forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so gonna make it even, hands at hips, forward fold, find that strength through the legs first, and then grab big toe, outside edge of left foot, right hand stays at your hip, come on up, find your point to stare at, stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Transition to dancer. Woo. Go ahead and grab the inside edge of that foot and kick. Gaze over front fingers for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, guys, let's go ahead and set up our tree. So taking right foot to the inside of the right thigh here. Knee is out towards the corner of the room. Your second option is that half lotus position. Organize the upper body, shoulders away from the ears. Grow your half lotus or your tree. Take a bind behind your back. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it up on the other side. I'd say you don't have to do the same thing, but for this, I feel like you'd want to do the same thing. I don't know. I'm not going to judge you. Do what feels good. Tree or half lotus. Find that length, fingertips to ceiling. And another 5. Gaze goes up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and take your big fold forward, flat back, high to low plank. Upward dog, downward dog. Right foot's gonna step forward, come right into your triangle. So you'll hook your big toe with your peace fingers, and now both legs are pretty much straight all the way. If the big toe is not possible, walk your hands up your shin, or you can take a block or a cushion on the inside of your foot. Stacking shoulders over your heels. And then taking a core challenge, reaching both sets of hands forward like you're holding a beach ball for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift out. Spin your big toes towards the side wall now. Inhale, hands to hips. Exhale, forward fold. So either taking your hands back behind you, you can grab the outside edges of your foot, or just working right underneath your head, thinking about coming into a tripod with the top of your head forward of your hands, sending the weight of your body into the balls of your feet, and finding that edge. We don't fall over, but you're really opening the back of your hamstrings and getting your head to the ground. Another 3 breaths. 2, and 1. And we'll walk our hands to the front of the mat for lizard today. So long legs out at the right corner of your mat with your front foot. back leg can come down on a rested knee here, just working to open the front of the left hamstring, or front of the left hip flexor, back of the right hamstring here. And then just for another variation, since we did Lizard Tuesday, if you were with me, go ahead and let your right foot open out like a book. Left hand can walk in towards your foot, bend your back knee, and open and catch the outside pinky edge of your foot for Galaxy for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. Shift yourself back into a surfer squat like we did in our flow. So coming in to the left leg, sitting for a second here, taking your hands to heart center, really getting into the hips and bringing it forward for your chaturanga. Upward dog, downward dog, and then left side triangle. So your back foot comes to 45 degrees, grab your big toe or your shin, stack everything in one line, almost pushing your butt forward to even out everything. Sometimes a little back bend is good here. Make sure you can see your top thumb, and then sweep your arms overhead for core supported for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and lift out with the top hand. Turn your feet towards the other wall. I'll show you guys options for hand positions. You can hold opposite elbow. You can bind your hands behind your back and lift your chest up to the ceiling, and then fold it down. So folding to try to get your head the same depth as it was before, lifting your hands away from your back. You got your interlaced fingers, and staying another 3 breaths. Work on pulling the abdominals in, even rocking your weight into the balls of your feet here. And then releasing your bind. Plant your hands underneath your shoulders to start. Find a flat back, and from the flat back, take your right hand flat, left hand to your low back, and spin open, pushing the ground away, keeping your right and left hip even. You'll feel the right one wants to tuck under. Get it back to square. Another 2 breaths. Bring it out. And left hand comes down. Square it right underneath your nose. Find that length in the spine, and from the length, twist right hand to low back or up to the ceiling. Pushing into the left hand, keeping the left and right hip even, twisting from the mid spine for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And for you guys now, you'll walk towards your left foot into that lizard position. Long stance. Option to bring the back knee down, drop it like a bookend here. And then you'll bend your back knee, walk your right hand closer, work to hook the back pinky edge of the foot, and stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and take yourself into a surfer squat at the back of your mat. So nice and low, staying for just a couple breaths for 3, 2, and sail it forward. Go ahead and take your chaturanga. Up, down dog, high plank, low plank, take it high, take it low, 2 more, push, lower, last high plank, and a slow lower all the way down onto your cheek. The best part of class, second only to Shavasana. Let your right cheek or left cheek rest on the mat. stretching through the top of the trap. And switch sides. And send your gaze down here. Bring your legs together. Belly pulls away from the mat as a little bonus challenge for your locust. Lift your thighs up, lift your arms up. Keep pulling your belly and gazes down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And lower. Option to extend your arms long. Make this a little more challenging. Gaze stays down, lift everything up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower. And we'll take 2 floor bows. You can go one leg at a time if you got tight quads and hip flexors. Otherwise, you're grabbing the outside of your feet, bringing your knees together, flexing your feet, shins, toes to shins, and kicking up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Breath in, exhale, kick into your hands and lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Lower your legs, windshield wiper, side to side. You can rest your head on your hands. Release the back out. Make sure you're on mute, guys, if you just joined. I know somebody just hopped on. I hear microwaves. And go ahead and bring your thumbs to your lowest rib, tops of the feet on the mat. Press up, lift up for your up dog. Take your down dog. And then bring your knees in between your hands and set up for a camel. I've been like a cameling yoga teacher lately, really working on the camels. Good stuff. Bring your toes tucked underneath your heels, hands into the back pockets here. So just the palm of your hand pressing against the tops of your glutes, pushing your hips forward to open your chest, and then finding your heels. And then lifting chin away from chest, head back for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let your hands go one at a time to the chest. Take hero's pose. So you'll sit back on to your heels. This time your knees are together, feet are apart. You rest your hands back. Kind of taking it all in, taking in your amazing camel work, kicking butt, and getting ready for that second one. Second and final camel. So if you had no problem grabbing your heels, you can take your feet flat and work on your camel from that position. Hands to your low back, push your hips forward, work to find your heels, and then send your hips forward, drop your head for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck it up. A quick hero's pose. Again, setting and enjoying your effort. Doesn't look that bad on Kat's porch. I don't know, maybe the weather's special in Boston. Go ahead and take an in-breath. Exhale, press yourself up onto your knees. Tuck your knees under and set up for a bridge. So you'll lay flat on your back, bringing fingertips to your heels to start, and then just tucking or keeping your chin a little bit away from your chest. Lift your heels, lift into your heels, lift your glutes up. Tucking your shoulder blades. That's what I wanted to tuck. Shoulder blades in towards one another. Pressing up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and slow lower. Knees together, heels apart. We'll come up for that intermediate wheel. So we'll set up our upper body and you're working to getting the top of your head on the ground. If you've got full wheel, go for it. Otherwise, same thing goes on with the lower body here. So you're gonna lift your glutes away from the ground. This time I want you to extend your arms straight over your shoulders. Work to kind of tuck your shoulder blades in towards one another. Then take your fingertips towards your ears and press yourself up under the top of your head. Staying for just 5, 4, 3, 2, and chin to chest. Lower down. Take 2 in-breaths here. We'll do 2 full wheels. So you got choices now. You can bridge, you can intermediate wheel, or you can go for your full wheel. There'll be 5 counts each. If you're super advanced, stay for both wheels. So setting up, same way. Lift, glutes away from the ground, hands over shoulders, tuck your shoulder blades in towards one another. Take your palms, face fingertips to your shoulders. You can come through intermediate wheel, or you can just press straight up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Chin to chest, slow lower. Stay up if you want. Otherwise, you got 2 breaths here. Exhale, big inhale. Exhale, set it up strong. Lift your hips away. Same pattern. Tuck your shoulder blades towards one another. Fingertips towards your ears and press up and stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Chin to chest. Supta Baddha Konasana. So fallen or reclining butterfly. Sounds so fancy. Soles of your feet together, knees apart. Right hand at your heart, left at your belly. And just surrendering, letting gravity take over, doing close to no work for a few more breaths. And bending your knees, soles of your feet set back on the ground here. And we'll do a little bit of a tuck up, so just 10 counts, lifting everything up into a ball and lowering down for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extending your legs long, letting your head rest now, lowering one heel to the ground and then the other. Just a 10 count from here, so 10. You don't even have to tap. If you want to lift your shoulder blades off the ground, that will make this a little more difficult. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press the soles of your feet on the ground. 10 tuck ups. Go ahead and lift up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees into your chest. A little bit of a pre-exhaust for boats. So setting yourself up in boats, a little tougher boat today. So you can either start from here with your feet on the ground or work to bend your knees and lift your feet off the ground and just alternate tapping 1 foot to the ground at a time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, open your chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees into your chest. We'll get one more set of those and we're done with core. So from the ground or from that elevated position to make it tougher, last 10. Stay with me. I see feet in the air. Nice, Miranda, straight legs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rock it through. You'll come all the way through your vinyasa, so cross your feet in front of you. Take your high to low, up dog, down dog, right foot forward, resting half pigeon. So sweep it underneath your body, tuck that back foot flat behind you, lift your chest and melt it down. We'll go a full minute here, resting half pigeon. Really find a place where your upper body is at ease. So elbows wide or head on a pillow. Right foot is flexed. And if you feel no stretch in this, you can walk your hands around and look for intensity, either right over your right thigh, or some people will feel it more walking away. Work to slow the breath down. We'll go 5 more breaths. Awesome job. So taking this into a twist, take your left leg around. So for you guys, it'll be taking your left leg around your right knee and stacking your spine up by using your left fingertips, spider fingers behind you, right arm to ceiling, twist open. Couple more breaths. And looking over your other shoulder, just taking a twist away. And you can go through vinyasa or just down dog and come into your left side. Resting half pigeon, parallel that foot to the, or your front leg to the front of your mat. Stack nice and tall and melt forward. 1 minute, taking the option to move your upper body around and find a place where you feel an intense stretch in your left glute medius, the top corner of your glute, and then finding 5 more breaths there. Awesome. Go ahead and roll up, stack up your spine. Now your right foot comes outside left. Sole of the foot should be on the ground there. Right fingertips behind right glutes, left hand to ceiling. Twist open. Three breaths. 2 and 1. And nice work. Go ahead and extend your legs long now. Come up on your sits bones. Sometimes it helps to actually push off your off the ground and lift your upper body, and then grab for the soles of your feet if they are way out of your reach. Maybe you got really long legs. Bend your knees and just go for that bent leg forward fold. 5 breaths. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we'll work our way into some seated or supine stretching here. So grabbing the outside edge of your right foot with your right hand. Bend your knee if you need, and then take yourself back into a reclining hamstring stretch or half of a happy laughing baby, which would be just drawing your knee into your armpit for 5 breaths. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grab the back of your thigh, bent leg, and go ahead and rock yourself forward, and we'll get the other side. So grabbing the outside of this foot or the big toe, wherever you like to hold on. Bend your knee as needed. Come back hamstring stretch or half happy laughing baby. Your right leg's extended long, so you're still anchoring through that right leg with a flexed foot. And staying for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grab the back of your thigh, rock it up, and it's inversion time. So you guys can either work on your tripod headstand, you can get into your shoulder stand, you can do handstands on your living room wall, whatever works. If you want to go into tripod headstand again, I will go through the quick motions on that. I keep using that. So tripod headstand, push up, hands, top of the head, forward of your hands. And before you even lift up here, anchor your hands. So push into each of your fingertips like you're grabbing that basketball and push through your hands as you lengthen your legs into that down dog leg position. And slow down, walk your toes as far forward as you can with your straight legs, and then bend the knee and the other knee and prop yourself up. Shoulder stand, you're working back into plow, knees to your forehead, toes to the ground either way. Wherever you are, take another 30 seconds. If you did headstand and you want to do a second one, you come out and come back. If you made it to plow, go ahead and set up your deathman's pose. So that would be knees outside your ears. And take your final couple breaths in your inversion. One more headstand, go cat. Awesome. And go ahead and set up in your either happy laughing baby, child's pose, whatever you need as a final counterbalance from your inversion. And I'll meet everybody on their backs. So we'll hug knees into your chest, rock back, and take your right foot over your left knee onto the muscle there, not the bone. And then go ahead and take your arms out to a T. Right foot comes to the ground. A T-band stretch here, glute, low back. And bring it back through center, switch your grip, switch your legs. Go ahead and flex both feet to set it up, arms out to a T. You're looking the opposite direction of your feet. Staying for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees into your chest. We'll even everything out with a final happy laughing baby. So holding the outside edges of your feet, soles of your feet face the sky, the porch ceiling, the living room ceiling, and rock a couple times. And last bit here before Shavasana, go ahead and hug your knees into your chest, tuck small. Do your Shavasana preps, clear your space, play a song that sounds relaxing, turn this recording or video off and keep going. Maybe a long extended Shavasana, you've got the time. Hands away from your body. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, flatten the rib cage. Feel your low back melt into the ground. And take a couple minutes here to just do absolutely nothing. And draw your awareness back into your space, pulling an inhale through your nose. And this time exhaling out through your mouth, just sighing out. Another big in-breath. Exhale. Wake up fingers, toes, ankles, wrists. Maybe drop one ear to the floor and then the other. And then work to extend the arms long, point the toes, find length. Bend the knees, soles of the feet come to the earth. Drop yourself to either side, tapping on your forearm here for just an extra breath. Taking your time to get up. Pressing your hands into the ground and stacking your spine. Yeah, thumbs at your spine. Finding a long in-breath. Shoulders dropping away from your ears. Weight dropping into the sits bones. Inhale. Exhale forward. Bow. Namaste. To you guys, to Hank, to everyone who was able to get on and practice. Really, one of the best things you could do for yourself is to take care of yourself when life is a little weird, right? So makes everybody else have an easier day. Thank you so much. Looks like we got a great turnout. And hi, Kathy. Hi, Bailey. Thanks, Sherry. Hi, Isabella. You guys have a great afternoon. Hey, Dustin. All right, take care, and I'll see you guys next week. All the love from Florida.
Thanks so much.
You're welcome. Bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome.